Hello everyone. So recently I booted up Minecraft, which I hadn't done in a while, and to record some Bed Wars, and I stumbled across this world. So this is what I was working on last time I played Minecraft. All this cool stuff. But the thing was, back then we didn't have these green and blue or purple green and purple command blocks. We just had to use like fill clocks, and a lot of the commands weren't working correctly. So I went in and I fixed them all, and I added a bunch more. And I just kind of wanted to share it with you. So, yeah. I have set up a little area up here. If I can get up there. Here you go. Where we can sort of showcase what I've done. Oh. Okay. So, these are the things I've changed for the overworld. This is the overworld area. We'll get to the nether later. So I've added a bunch of new mobs, new mechanics. It's just cool. So let's start with the basics, like the creeper and the witch. So the creeper, I always found it was way too easy to avoid these guys. Like, you just see them, and then you just, take a massive path around them. But now, it's going to be a little harder to see them and take a massive path around them. Because when you get too far away, you can't see them anymore. So you'll just be walking along, and a creeper will pop up in front of you. It's pretty good. I've tested all this stuff, and I'm pretty happy with how it all is. It's enough so that you can see it and sort of avoid the creeper if you notice it quickly, but it's also enough that they're still a threat, which they sort of stop being a threat after you get a bow, normally. Witches now have a regeneration effect at all times. Just makes them a little harder. I always thought they were kind of pushovers before. What else? Are we on to the... No. Okay. So, Endermen will teleport you as you're fighting them to random locations around. It's really, really hard to fight when you're suddenly teleported somewhere and you don't know where it is. Very difficult. It only works if you're near the Enderman, and it doesn't work underground for reasons, but I'm pretty happy with it. Let's check out the skeletons. So skeletons, again, and strays, they're pretty easy to deal with. You just get in close, and then kill them. But now, if you get in too close, they'll pull out a sword, and if you run away again, they'll pull out a bow. And this works for skeletons and strays. So yeah, that's all the changes I've made to vanilla, just normal mobs. Oh wait. Actually, no it isn't. I've also done this. Skeletons and strays will remove torches. So if I grab some skeletons, plonk them around, as they walk around, which they should do, they'll remove torches. See? And they'll do it for ones that are off the ground too. Like, here. Come on. Work with me here. See? Removes it. Really happy with it. I like it a lot. Oh! It also comes with a god weapon that you can use if you want to deal with some of the things. I'm pretty happy with it. It makes it's so much quicker to clear out mobs when you can just one-shot them. Anyway, so now we're moving on to the naturally spawning. Now, these are the cool things, because they're naturally spawning. Look! Oh, wait, no, that's not one. So if we fly around, we should actually see some of them. So, the encrusted and the shade. Oh, there's a shade. Look at it. See? Naturally spawning. Bang. So these guys will extinguish fires and torches from longer away. They're the bringers of darkness, if you would. If one of these wanders into your base, it's going dark. Unless you have glowstone. It won't remove glowstone. Or sea lanterns. So, see, shade. 0. Come here. Come on. Come on. See? And it's all gone. I don't know. If I can get him to wander over to the fire, unlike skeletons and strays, it puts out fire as well. See? Yeah. And because it is a stray, it will also pull out a bow. Ah, here we go. So this guy, I flew around the mesa till I found one, and here, this guy is an encrusted. Now, he's a very tough zombie who, he's basically, he's the best zombie I could make, pretty much, without making him pretty much impossible to deal with. It's a rare spawn, but, you see, he doesn't get knocked back. He has a lot of health. And he has regeneration. And when he dies... Oh, he's also a siege zombie, or whatever the thing is called, but he will spawn zombies to attack you when you attack him. So, yeah, he's a special zombie. He's really powerful. Really, really, really powerful. And he sometimes drops brown terracotta, this stuff, upon death. So yeah, that's the encrusted. Now to get back, I'll need a compass. Oh. Now we're moving on to the new mechanics. There are a few new mechanics, and there's only really one. Snowballs. Put out fire. Which makes them very useful for fighting blazes, because blazes take damage from snowballs, and as you can see, I've made blazes a lot more fiery, if you would. Yeah, so, now we're moving on to the nether stuff. I've added a few naturally spawning mobs into the nether as well. One of them is the nether spider. So this guy, he will spawn randomly in the nether. He will set you on fire. And he's immune to fire. And he drops blaze powder sometimes. If I can get a few out. Yeah, see? Blaze powder. Got the other custom mob, the Tormented. It's a special Wither skeleton variant with a golden sword with fire aspect. Yeah. Drops blaze powder. And here's another cool thing Tormented allows you to do. When the Tormented stands on netherrack, it becomes magma. So, if I aggro the tormented, get him to run around on here, see? He turns netherrack into magma. It doesn't work on soul sand, doesn't work on anything else, just netherrack. So yeah. He'll probably oh no, wait, I'm wearing full diamond. I'll be fine. See? Creepers. Creepers, man. It's so much harder to see them when they, just appear. Oh yeah, you can see them from very far away. But they sort of stealth up on you. Oh yeah, and they do wither because they're wither skeletons. I'm gonna die. Okay. Now, to the last thing. Blazes will now set fire to the ground they walk on. This doesn't work so well on soul sand for reasons, but it works on every solid block. There's like a few problems with it, but I am really happy with how it sort of turned out. And now snowballs put out fire. It makes them like essential for fighting blazes. It's just so much easier. Oh, lost the blaze rod in the fire. That still sometimes happens. So another thing I made it do is because you couldn't actually get blaze rods anymore because they would just instantly burn. So I made blaze rods more useful. I made them absorb fire. Oh. See? It sort of absorbs fire in a little area around it. And blazes can't even set the ground on fire. If a blaze rod's there. So that's cool. And it actually lets you get blaze rods and have the fire stuff. So, yeah, see? Just like that. Despawn. It makes them despawn quicker, unfortunately. You have to pick them up right away. I really would like to fix that, but I'm not 100% on how. Any suggestions would be nice. Oop, don't want to do that. So yeah, that's what I've done in my little bedrock box. I've also saved it in a structure so I can export it to different worlds. And once I'm sort of happy with it and finished with it, I'll probably set up a download link. Now, I have to give great thanks to these two guys, Jragon and Dragnoz, who I took a lot of the ideas and a little bit of the command work, mostly from Dragon, the command work, and a few ideas from Dragnoz, to put this all together. So yeah, thanks to those guys. Links in the description. Check them out. They're cool. Yeah. So that's it. That's what I've done in this so far. What's that? Oh, that was when I was setting up the shades, I accidentally caused them to delete all blocks, not just fire and torches. So it kind of left some random holes everywhere. So yeah, that's the box. Bedrock box. I'll probably, once I've done more with it, I'll make a update video and post a download and probably put a video on how to install it into a world. So yeah. I'm Ryan Stormgem. See you guys next time. Bye.